Earlier today, I caught up with Halton Hills Mayor Ann Lawlor for our monthly update and started with the topic that everyone is talking about, and that is how to beat the heat.
We need to take care of people who are sweltering through this heat. And we haven't planted enough trees to bring the temperature down as much as we need to, but we do offer cooling centers, and they're open right now for people to get some relief from the heat. So we have a variety of centers that are open, ranging from our arenas to our library, and people can check out the locations online. Look for cooling centers and you'll see where they can go to escape the heat. And, use the washrooms, just cool down and relax, because you're absolutely right. This can be absolutely debilitating and dangerous.
Now, I know maybe today is not the right day to go for a hike, but in your latest newsletter and article, you were talking about Halton Hills, and I think a lot of people don't realize how rural a lot of Halton Hills is and how many trails are available. I just wanted you to talk about that because there are trail guides available if people do want to go hike locally.
Well, absolutely, Jason. We have a fabulous trail map that takes you through the middle of town, Acton and Georgetown, but also into our rural areas. And so you can take quite a journey by simply roaming around in the town of Halton Hills. We also have links to our close by conservation authorities. And of course, you can escape into the wilderness there. But we have a beautiful trail map that will allow you to explore and make you feel as though you are in the country, even though you're right in the middle of town. So people can go online and download the map, or we have paper copies of it available at the library and various community centers. And, take your phone, do some bird watching. I have an app on my phone that allows me to tell me what birds are around, and it's really fun. So yes, explore the creeks, explore the trails, find out what birds are in your midst, and enjoy a staycation right in Halton Hills.
Yeah, I have to say, I actually did that myself last year. There were two occasions where I made my way out to Halton Hills with my fiance and just hiked a little bit around Halton Hills to do some exploring. So it is very nice. And also a cooler when you are under the trees, just saying.
Absolutely.
You betcha. Finally, Halton Hills is encouraging neighbors to throw block parties. I find it kind of funny that the town, people think block party, oh my goodness, it's going to be noisy, but the town is encouraging this and actually offering up some provisions to do this, which I thought was pretty cool. Tell me about this.
Jason, I was at a block party yesterday. We had such a good time, and there had to have been about 75 people there. It was supported by the town. A group of neighbors just got together and gathered in one of our local small parks, and the kids were creating little treasures. They called it a tchotchke party. And people came along and brought a teapot or a little barrel or a cup or a saucer or something, and they had succulent plants and little miniature garden gnomes. I brought some little Canadian flags, and kids made these beautiful little tchotchkes as just a little craft during the party. But also there were games that the town had lent to the group. And of course, freezies were widely available, and people had a great time underneath the trees, just chatting, enjoying one another. There were a few squirt guns out. And so it was a really fun, lively day. And the town supported that by waiving a typical fee that we would have. We do ask that you buy insurance, which is a very nominal, typically under $25 for even 100 people. And we put out a sign and encourage people to get together.